Welcome back. Today we are doing our next square in the series that we've been doing. The linen stitch. It's a very pretty stitch, and it can be used in a number of ways as a plain thing, or you can use it in planned pooling, which is a very time consuming project. If you've got the right kind of yarn, it works very well. I will insert a picture here of a planned pooled poncho, which is very nice. Took a very long time to do, but it's all using the linen stitch. So we're going to get on with that. So I'm going to start off with what we're going to need. So as per usual, we are going to be starting off with a crochet hook, 4mm crochet hook, needles to weave in your ends, pair of scissors. I have brought out a stitch marker to mark the last stitch. Now you can do this in one colour. I'm going to do it in two colours, just so how you can change colour while you're working your way through. So I've got the silver and the petrol. We are going to start off with the silver. We are going to start with a slip knot, and then we are going to chain 20. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we are going to do a single crochet in the third chain from the hook. We don't count the loop that's on our hook. 1, 2, 3. So we're going to do a single crochet in there. And then we're going to do chain 1. And then we're going to skip the next chain and work into the next one. And we're going to do a single crochet. And then we're going to chain 1. We're going to skip the next chain, work into the next one, and do a single crochet. And then we're going to chain 1. And chain 1. We've just done the first row. Now we're going to do the second row. And to do this, we are going to work in the chain 1 spaces. So there's a chain 1 space. There's a chain 1 space. There's a chain 1 space. So to do this, we are literally just going to do exactly the same thing. With chain 2, I'm going to go into this space and do a single crochet. Now this is where your stitch marker might come in handy. What you want to do is put this in between your chain 2 space and your single crochet. Then we're going to chain 1, and then we're going to work into the next space. Now what you might think, these are the spaces, but this is actually the chain where you put your single crochet. So you actually want to put it into the one next to it. So basically the one where there isn't a big hole. So go there, do a single crochet, chain 1, here, single crochet. Now I'm actually going to change colour on my last stitch. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So this here is our chain 2 space. Can be a bit fiddly to find, so it's worthwhile putting that stitch marker in. So there's our chain 2 space. I'm going to yarn over, pull it through, I'm going to pop that down. I'm going to get my secondary colour, leaving a tail to weave in later. Now if you are changing colours and you're just doing 2 rows like I'm planning on doing, you won't need to cut your colour. You can just join it the once and then just go along with it. Just carry it up the side of your work. So now we are going to, I've pulled it through, we're going to chain 2, turn the work. Just need to get another stitch marker. So chain 2, now somewhere around here. Did I forget to do, is that chain 1 space? Yeah. There's my chain 1 space, so I'm gonna, what is it? I forgot to chain 1 after my last single crochet. So, chain 1, single crochet, chain 1, then go into that chain 2 space, and that is the second row, and changing colour. So we're going to chain 2, and then we're going to turn our work. We're going to look for the next chain 1 space, and we're going to do a single crochet, and then we're going to do chain 1, and the next chain 1 space, and do single crochet. We're going to find our stitch marker, and we're going to put that in our chain 2 space from the beginning of the row. It just marks it so we can find it when we come back later. We're just going to do this all the way along. Now, I just want to do one more, finish this row off, because I want to show you a way of telling the difference between a chain 1 space and a single crochet. So we're going to chain 2, turn the work, remove our stitch marker. Okay, so what we're looking at here is a row of single crochets and a chain 1 space. And the single crochets is this V here, and your chain 1 space is like a triangle there. So a V and a triangle. So we know we need to put a stitch in here, a chain 2, and put a single crochet. Oh, I'm not having a good day today. I'm going to put a single crochet in there. I think it's because I'm rushing. My technical difficulties are still with me, and I'm rushing to get through stuff before everything breaks. Chain 1, so we've got a V and a triangle, that's our chain 1 space, so we go there, V, triangle, goes there, chain 1, V, triangle, sorry, V, triangle, and we put one in there. And you're just going to do that all the way along. You can change colour, not change colour, you do you. Make it what you want it to be. Now if you look here, I've actually put my stitch marker in the wrong place. Just focus on that a bit more. You can see that my stitch marker has actually gone into my triangle. So we want to avoid going into the triangle. Single crochet, and in this case I'm actually going to change colour. So I'm going to go back to having 2 loops on my hook, I'm going to find my silver yarn, bring that up, pull it through, chain 2, turn the work, and do my first single crochet just there, find my stitch marker, pop it in that chain 2 space. Now I'm going to go off, finish the square, keep account of your rows. If you're changing colour, you'll change your colour every 2 rows, so for every block of colour it's 2 rows. Keep account of your rows. I think we're going to need around about 18 to 19 rows. I'm going to go off and do that, and I'm going to come back and show you how to weave in the ends and compare it to the other squares. Here is the finished square, well, almost finished. We need to do a couple more bits just to bring it in. What I'm going to do is, because we've got silver bottom and silver top, and also it's not quite wide enough, as you can see here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a row of single crochets going down this way and a row going up this way just to bring it in, and then I'm just going to go around and do some single crochets along here. So we're going to start with putting a single crochet in the last stitch that we made, and another one. So we've got 3 all coming out of that last stitch. And then I'm just going to be picking up stitches down this work, down the side here. I'm probably going to do 1 per row, or just where I feel like they should go. It's more of a feel thing than a... Put 2 in here. I'm going to do a slip stitch into that chain stitch. That should work. There's too many stitches in there. I'll drop. As you can tell, change of clothes. I had to stop filming because it all went wrong again. I've had to try and change things up, so I'm going to try and record on something else now. I got to this point. I did put 2 stitches in here. I've taken 1 out, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim that end off, and then I'm going to do the opposite side. And then I'll come back and show you what it looks like. Okay, so I'm back. I have finished, but there's the square. This is the linen stitch, this is the front side. This is the back. This is one of our other squares that we've already made. There you go. It is a little bit bigger in places, but it will work. Actually, it's not too bad in terms of sizing. But when we put this together with the other one, we've got a couple more squares to come up with. The next one I'm going to be doing is a nice stitch. Actually, I kind of like doing this stitch. I've done it a few times, but it is quite difficult, and I'm hoping I'm going to be able to film it because I need the time. I need to have a space of memory to be able to film it. I'll hopefully be able to do that one next. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment in the comments box below if you want me to show you how to do anything, if you want me to be a bit clearer on anything. Just let me know, put it in the little box down there. So that's it for now, so I will see you later. Bye.